Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. So if you're not aware, I'm the Scarlet Spider. I'm going to give you guys a couple of stories about the Scarlet Spider. Since I've been voluntold to do this guy at cosplay next month in Richmond at GalaxyCon, hopefully this will be all set to go. Alright, still have to work on a couple of things, my shoes and my gauntlets. So while we're doing that, let's make a video. So, this is Google, and this is the Scarlet Spider. Now, for those who don't know, I don't really need this as much as I need this, because clearly I can't get this Facebook stuff off. So I'm going to give you guys some Q&A, and we're going to go into the history of this guy. That's right. I'm not going to break character. But I am breaking the fourth wall right now. So, he adopted a new red costume with blue sleeveless hoodie, sweatshirt, and was dubbed the Scarlet Spider. His return later triggered the release of a stasis of the Jackal, who raised the possible that Peter Parker, not Ben Reilly, was the clone. Ben created his own life, bleached his hair, and worked at a coffee shop in Hell's Kitchen. It's all written right there, except for the Hell's Kitchen part. They left that off. Clearly someone messed up. How did Scarlet Spider get his powers? Okay, as a clone of Spider-Man, Ben possesses the same powers he does. Superhuman strength. The Scarlet Spider possesses portable nits and strength of a spider. That means I have my agility and all that crap. Granted his superhuman strength, he is capable of lifting 10 tons or more when extreme stressed. That's called an adrenaline rush, people. Let's close that out. Scarlet Spider is not a girl, because this is Scarlet Spider a girl? Maybe now, maybe in the future. Let's check that out. In the alternate future of the MC2, Felicity Hardy, daughter of Felicia Hardy, and Flash Thompson, adopts the Scarlet Spider identity to irritate her mother. She attempts to convince Spider-Girl to take her as a sidekick. I'm pretty sure Spider-Girl was canceled, so that was probably retconned, because recon is something that soldiers do. And sitting like this is really killing my cracking hip. Let's see, what's another one? When was the Scarlet Spider created? When my parents had me, of course. Okay, the first volume starred Ben Reilly as the Scarlet Spider. It was published in 2 issues in November and December of 1995. And you guys can check that out at Scarlet Spider Comic Book Wikipedia for more results. God, you just have to love Google. Who's the strongest Spider-Man? That's gonna be an awesome question. So let's read that. Miles Morales became Spider-Man in 2011, the Ultimate Universe version of Spider-Man who dies while fighting the Green Goblin. Spider-Man, Iron Spider, Ghost Spider, Spider-Ham, Captain Universe Spider. The 6 strongest versions of Spider-Man ranking in the animated times. Let's push that button. Push the button. So I've pushed the damn button. I gotta stretch out my legs. Oh dear, I think I just hit the wrong button. Okay, 6 strongest versions of Spider-Man ranked. Spider-Man started in 1962? Wow, that was like 10 years before this guy, me, the guy under the hood, actually came into existence. In Amazing Fantasy 15, and went on to become an international phenomenon as Spider-Man's beloved superhero. And unlike other superheroes, Spider-Man had his own problems. And just as a teenager with insecurities, money issues, wow, sounds familiar, doesn't it? Hardly anything. Okay, true friends, strongest versions of Spider-Man's ranking. Let's go on down. Number 6, we have Miles Morales. Mind you guys, I'm getting all this shit from Google. Not Marvel.com, because I'm not that adept with technology. Spider-Man number 5. The original version of Spider-Man all a man, aka Peter Benjamin Parker, I forgot Ben was his middle name, is one of the greatest heroes in the Marvel Universe. He also has been, in the last 56 years, as the amazing, spectacular, and friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and has since become a household name. And now he's being played by Tom Holland, etc., blah, blah, blah. Okay, number 4. Did I get number 6? Oh, yeah, I did number 6. That was Miles Morales. Number 4, the Iron Spider. Now, this is going to be awesome, because I don't know which Iron Spider they're talking about. See, what you guys fail to understand in the Civil War, the original one from, like, the early 2000s, the Iron Spider was still Peter Parker. In the animated series that came on Disney at one time, the Iron Spider was Amadeus Cho, who is currently, unless I'm wrong, is the Red Hawk. So let's see, Iron Spider, blah, 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 Tony Suit, Peter. Okay, so it gave him to Peter Parker. They didn't do Amadeus Cho, and it does mention the Civil War. Ghost Spider, version from an alternate Earth, originated on Earth 11638. So before we go any more further, if you are into Marvel, you know the main continuity was always in the 616. And then everything went to hell. And then it went to hell again. Then it got retconned and went to hell again. And it keeps going to hell. Which is why I kind of stopped reading about myself. Especially after that second and third clone freaking stuff. Peter Parker was sent to hell, blah, blah, blah. In the 616, he was given the powers, damned, and returned back to his life as Ghost Spider. That's all you get from there. Number 2, Shocker. Spider-Ham. Oh, I guess you guys might not know who the hell Ghost Spider looks like. That's Ghost Spider. Basically Ghost Rider in a Spider-Man outfit. Has a cool-ass outfit. There's the Iron Spider. Currently, there are 3 Iron Spiders in the New Warriors super comic that has been picked up, apparently. And the only one I know is KIA, Killed in Action. I don't know his real name. That's why I'm being this Spider, the original Scarlet Spider. And finally, we have number 1, Captain Universe Spider, which is a comic that I couldn't find and didn't get, by the way. So, let's read about Captain Universe Spider. First, we're going to show you what he looks like. Now, Captain Universe Spider is a really powerful cosmic entity and came to terms with the Universal herself, reaching out nearly granting the cosmic powers. During the Acts of Vengeance storyline, a lab assistant named Captain Universe's powers to Spider-Man. He got a new costume and changed to embody Enigma Force. Spider-Man had made telekinetics and even manipulating energy and matter. This version of Spider-Man still exists in Earth 13. So there you have it. You have the 6th strongest Spider-Man. Kinda wasn't what I planned on doing for this video, but, you know, I said I was going to make some spider videos. So here we are. Does this suit make my crotch look small? Okay. So, who's Spider-Man's daughter? Let's do that. Spider-Man's daughter is named Annie Parker. And she's the daughter of Spider-Man and Mary Jane Watson. You guys can go Google her. And she's in world 18119. I'm not sure if she ever was in the 616, because I do have a Spider-Girl comic. What is the Red Spider-Man called? Carnage. That was an easy one. Carnage, fictional supervillain appearing in American comics published by Marvel. The character's first appearance was in Amazing Spider-Man 359. Ooh, 359. Carnage's original name was Cletus Cassidy, so unless that's been retconned, it's always going to be Cletus Cassidy to me. And Cletus Cassidy got the symbiote from Venom when Eddie Brock and Cletus Cassidy were in a mental facility. I mean, Eddie Brock had thought he got rid of the Venom symbiote, but eventually the Venom symbiote apparently still had some left in him, and it bust free. And then it molted, and when it molted, it spit out Carnage. Carnage somehow seeped through the cracks and found Cletus Cassidy. And then all hell broke loose. And guess what? Here's something that you didn't know. Fun fact. It's probably not going to be in here, so I'm going to say it anyway. At one point, at one time, this guy was Scarlet Carnage. That's right. I'm sure it's been retconned now, but Scarlet Carnage was a thing. And it was right before he decided that he was going to be Spider-Man. And it was right before Peter Parker lost all of his powers and Ben Reilly got the job. And he also had a girlfriend, and he worked in Hell's Kitchen, and it was just amazing. But that was before the whole Carnage thing. Who was stronger, Spider-Man or Black Panther? The answer is obvious. In life, without the vibranium suit, Black Panther's just a normal person. He has no superpowers or any of that shit. But the vibranium outfit gives him the strength that he needs. I'm so going to get pissed at Marvel for this, or they're going to be pissed at me, depending on how you look at it. But the truth of the matter, unless all this stuff that I'm teaching you has been retconned, Spider-Man's way stronger than Black Panther. The vibranium suit gives Black Panther his strength, because the harder you hit him, the stronger the suit makes the wearer of the suit. Now, unless that's been retconned, and Black Panther's secretly been a mutant all this damn time, then Spider-Man, all Spider-Man, including this guy, is stronger than Black Panther. Have you know, Spider-Man almost died at the hands of Wolverine. And Spider-Man, Peter Parker, beat the Hawk. Let's see, where can we go? Who's Spider-Man's wife? It's Mary Jane, but that's probably been retconned, so let's see. Yep, it's still Mary Jane. You guys can Google all these facts, you know. Why did the symbiotes kill their host? Because the human body can only last so long, of course. But let's see what this thing says. When the corrupt symbiote found out that the symbiote wants to commit its host, rather than use it up, it's called insane. It traps the canister in domain and then it dies. A planet would become more like the Beyonders battle world, where Spider-Man freed the symbiote and bonded with it. For those who don't know, that was part of the Secret Wars. The original Secret Wars, not so much. Second Secret Wars, I believe, was the dawn of the black suit. And everybody loved the black suit. Spider-Man eventually would find another black suit, and he would go by the name of Dusk. And that would be after Spider-Man was framed for killing Spider-Man by another Spider-Man and the Jackal, which would all run back around to maximum clonage. Is Spider-Man the Black Panther? Is Spider-Man and Black Panther? Who is stronger, Black Panther or Thor? This has nothing to do with Spider-Man. I don't know if Zandia, I don't know if her and him are dating. That's not my concern. This is supposed to be about Ben Reilly. This thing done went way out of proportion, so let's find that arrow and get rid of that damn thing. There we go. Oh, nope, that's not it. Okay, it's asking me all kinds of random questions that does not involve me, the Scarlet Spider. Now we're going to click on the Scarlet Spider wiki, and we're going to see what happens, because I have two of them. I have Scarlet Spider Wiki 1 and Scarlet Spider Wiki 2, which has Ben Reilly, and one just has Scarlet Spider. So if I click on the one that says Scarlet Spider, let's see what we get. So, this one's going through a whole bunch of lists of stuff. So we're going to do this. Scarlet Spider alias used by several fictional characters appearing in Marvel Comics, published by Marvel Comics, and Marvel's main universe includes Ben Reilly, Peter Parker, Joe Wade, a trio of clones, which I just named, by the way, in Kane Parker. Kane died at least once, by the way. Scarlet Spider also dies when he becomes Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Ben Reilly. Let's see what it says. The first Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly, a clone of Spider-Man, created by the Jackal. Miles Warren, for those who don't know who the hell the Jackal is, also known as Gwen Stacy's uncle. Due to all the Spider-Man costumes being ruined, Spider-Man was forced to use the Scarlet Spider identity to continue his heroic activities, while Ben Reilly pretended to be the former in prison. Parker resumed being Spider-Man after Mary Jane Watson recreated the costume for him. That was awesome. I remember that. I may have that book somewhere. I think I do. I'm not going to swear to it, though. Joe Wade. I have no idea who the hell Joe Wade is, but let's find out. Joe Wade is originally operated as a villain under the name using the Scarlet Spider. An undercover FBI agent assigned to investigate the second Dr. Octopus, Carolyn Trainer, the one you've seen in Into the Spider-Verse, he discovered and turned into a hard-line holographic duplicate of Ben Reilly and ruined the latter name. As the Scarlet Spider guys, Joe actually trapped in a virtual reality chamber, and his thoughts and powers and holograms. Despite Joe is unable to stop himself from committing acts of violence, when the real Scarlet Spider Ben Reilly attacks Dr. Octopus's lair, he damages the machine while Joe is still inside. Oops. I guess I really screwed that guy's life up. The damage to the virtual reality chamber causes a crack of the malfunction, and Joe becomes a real mechanized Scarlet Spider with amazing powers. As the new Scarlet Spider, Joe superhumanly strength, fast, and has claws at his fingertips. He also has fire web, that's awesome, from his wrist. Claws, up walls, fire lasers, stingers from his eyes. He's a badass. Too bad he's not the original like me. It takes both Ben Reilly as Spider-Man and the New Warriors to stop the cybernetic Scarlet Spider, and then the FBI puts him in custody and he undergoes medical treatment removing the technology. See, I always said technology is going to kill you people. This is what happens when you go too far. So sorry for Joe Wade. Now, let's give you the Scarlet Spider Red Team. Scarlet Spider secretly all clones of a man named Michael Van Patrick. Worked with an initiative to wear advanced visions of the Iron Spider armor. It gives me nothing else. It's just right there. I'm sure you guys can't see that from so far away. But there you go. Now there's no picture, so you have to be able to what I read. Kane Parker, a clone of Spider-Man, was created by the Jackal, a.k.a. Miles Warren, a.k.a. Gwen Stacy's uncle. He adopts the Scarlet Spider allies after Ben resurrected and now shares the name with him. Okay, there's like so little. In other medias, television Ben Reilly version of Spider-Man appeared in a 1990 Spider-Man TV series voiced by Christopher Daniel Barnes. And Spider-Man's alias adventure in Unlimited Spider-Man, the animated series, allies used as Flash Thompson wanted to be a superhero identity in the third season of Spider-Man Unlimited, Web Warriors. However, Ben Reilly and Kane Parker, yeah, this is the one that recently came on Disney. In video games, Ben Reilly version of Spider-Man is the alternate costume designed by Peter Parker in the year 2000. Video game and Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Ultimate Alliance, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, Spider-Man Marvel vs. Capcom, Spider-Man Age of Time. Ben Reilly version of Scarlet Spider is also a playable character in Marvel Superhero Squad Online, voiced by Chris Cox. Kane's version of the Scarlet Spider is an alternate design of Spider-Man by Peter Parker. We're not going to go through this whole damn list, because it even goes to Lego. That's right, Lego Spider-Man. And then finally it says also, see, you have Amazing Scarlet Spider. Scarlet Spider Volumes 1, 2, and the series. Spectacular Scarlet Spider. Web of Scarlet Spider. Y'all know where this was going, right? They basically were renaming all of Spider-Man's comics, and were putting Scarlet Spider behind the Amazing Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider, the Amazing Scarlet Spider, Spectacular Scarlet Spider, Spectacular Spider-Man, your Friendly Neighborhood Webs, the Web of the Spider-Man, Web of Scarlet Spider, and then you have New Warriors, and then you have more and more. Then you have Spider-Girl, and then you have Spider-Gwen, and Scarlet Spider costume announces for the Amazing Spider-Man. And starts in the 23rd of June 2012. So we know how far back this damn thing went. But anyway, the Clone Saga. Let's go with the Clone Saga for part 2 of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this 20 minutes of your time that you just can't get back. I'm so sorry. Does the mask muffle my voice?